Yo, what's going on with y'all boys? What's going on with y'all boys, man? Your boy Trilo is back with it. Let's get it. Another YouTube video. Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. Today, we're reacting to Rakai is too disrespectful, bro. Oh, my God. I don't even want to look at the comments. Initial thoughts. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pose none on broski. We already reacted to his song. That was bad enough. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, though, let's get into it. I just want to see why he thinks this.
He's all over the country, bro. You hear me? Who are blessed like
Come on, bro.
like you. And sometimes it takes for somebody to come in and just speak a little life into them. That's why I'm here. He did this today because he loves you and cares about you, bro. But he's tired of you throwing your life away at 16, little bro. You got a big future ahead of you, bro. And if you don't turn this corner right now today, your future ain't gonna be the same tomorrow. That I can promise you. Go ahead.
I want you to look at my face. And look at my eyes, right? And see, do I give a fuck? No.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna fuck what you're talking about. I built this shit, I did this shit. I'm gonna fuck, I'm in it. It's a lifestyle. Yeah.
That's
Good
OD.
evening, unemployed people. Just like I said in the title.
Whoa, unemployed? It's crazy. What are we doing here if I'm unemployed? What are we doing here if I'm unemployed?
Rakai is one of the most talked about young streamers on the internet right now. Not because of his talent, if he even has one, but because of how disrespectful he has been in almost every situation he's found himself in lately. At only 16 years old, he's already built a reputation for being chaotic, reckless, and constantly testing the limits of what people around him will tolerate. While his rise was incredibly fast thanks to his close connection with Kai Cenat, his attitude has caused endless problems. And for many viewers, it seems like his entire brand is based on being disrespectful or doing and saying some
Imagine being able.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't think that Rakai does that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he means to do that, like, at all. You know what I mean? I do think he means to do it. Obviously, he does it for, but I don't think he, wants his brand to be that. I don't think so. I don't think that's what you want his brand to be. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I just don't think that's what his brand. I don't think that's what he wants his brand to be.
easy ass shit.
Hey, Rakai. Hold on,
Rakai, you gotta chill, bro.
Yeah, what you keep doing with his daughter, bro? That's his daughter, man.
No, it's a sir. We're not
Rakai.
bro. She 20.
Kev.
I'm be honest
Put a
with you,
shirt on, bro.
that's the first time I almost.
Put a shirt on, bro. Chill.
You hear me? Won't you tell me what the f she is?
Rakai comes from Syracuse, New York.
I don't know if that was real or scripted, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't tune into Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3. I ain't gonna lie. I did not tune into Mafiathon 3 like that. Not because I'm hating or, you know what I'm saying, just cause, I don't know. I didn't have the time to just sit there on my screen and just watch Kai, you know what I'm saying? And I'm low-key glad I'm streaming right after, bro, because, I don't got a viewer. I'm not even streaming, but I'm saying I'm glad, I'm, you know what I'm saying, doing content right after, because he was taking all the views in September, bro. I couldn't do shit. But, hey, he low-key, I ain't gonna lie, props to Kai, bro. He had a great Mafiathon. 1, 2, and 3 trilogy, bro. Wish I would have been doing content back then. I would have reacted to the trailer, bro. That shit was tough. I seen that on my own time at my office job, bro. That shit was tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. W Kai.
York, and only started gaining attention because of how closely he was tied to Kai Cenat and AMP. He was positioned as part of the AMPG League, which is
AMPG League. AKA the Clover Boys. Yo, who's this guy? Who is this guy right here? Oh, Lord. And then we got Ray over here.
is basically the younger version of Kai's group. Almost immediately, people noticed that his energy, voice, and mannerisms felt like a direct copy of Kai's, which is why some viewers called him Kai's clone or Kai's minion. But unlike Kai, who had spent years building a career and learning how to balance chaos with control, Rakai had none of that experience. Instead, his content leaned heavily into trolling, ignorance, and trying to shock audiences into sharing his clips. Like, before I got unemployed, I didn't watch much content about streamers at all because I had a life, but after I got unemployed, I went down this rabbit hole of cappuccino, ballerina, tra-la-la, and sooner or later, I was watching streamers, and this was my first ever clip.
Bro, what? Oh, wait.
Of Rakai.
Right, bro. Don't do that shit. Stop fucking. No. That I swear to God, I stole her lip. You stole something too?
Literally, that is what they were laughing at. It's because I said I got a whiff of his musk under his armpit.
Rakai, bro, no. Bro, you a D1 defender, bro. This is what I call D1 defense. D1 defense, bro. Oh my gosh, bro was playing them two hands to the side, put his hand up on a shot, contested, blocked that shit, got it back, snatch block, handed it right back to bro, and went on the other team. Went on his, bro. Yo, this is dead ass D1. I'm not even done with the clip. Let me finish the clip, bro.
You sing. No, nigga, no. Don't try to do that sad method and try to look sad and shit, nigga. Right.
I swear.
Run that back. What'd he say?
Don't try to do that.
Hold on.
Did you sing? No.
Nah, to his own mans. Dabo, no. Yo, if I'm Dabo, I'm not running around it no more, bro. I ain't running around Rakai no more, bro. First, I'm fixing my hygiene. Second, I'm not running around Rakai no more, bro. And, bro, he probably didn't even smell that bad, bro. Like, they ain't know how to do Dabo like that. He literally straight face, bro. Like, y'all boys not how to do Dabo like that, bro. Rakai, bro, in front of the hubs, bro, in front of the girls, bro. In front of the girls, bro, in front of the gals, bro. And I like how they said Rakai was disappointed his friend was musty on a two-man. His friend, not Dabo, his friend.
I swear, man, this kid, guys,
OD.
Don't ever embarrass your fellow man in front of a lady like that.
Facts!
That shit is not cool. If Dabo really stank, personality of his works at first because Twitch and cool. If Dabo really stank, personality of his.
Bro, that was a horrible cut, bro. What are you doing, bro? That was a horrible cut.
Works at first because Twitch in 2025 has become more about short viral clips than about long streams. But it also means that Rakai's main tool for growth is being outrageous, which quickly turns into being flat out disrespectful. The disrespect became even more visible during Kai Cenat's recent massive subathon, which is one of the biggest streaming events of the year so far. Instead of treating the event with respect, Rakai caused some serious problems. He started trolling Dez, another personality tied to the group, who was trying to survive 30 days without smoking.
If you vaping, bro, that's not okay, bro. Stop vaping. He just showed me recent videos you vaping, gang. Stop doing that shit, gang. Cause you want to go and troll him, and the whole time you vaping on the low.
I troll him too much.
You troll him the whole time. He got videos you vaping on the low.
You know how those people are during withdrawal. They need their own space. But Rakai didn't give a fuck about that and decided to troll him. The trolling escalated into a serious argument, with threats being made and slurs being thrown around, all in front of hundreds of thousands of live viewers.
Change your clothes.
Yo, hold on. Yo. Stop.
Nah, smoke cigarettes is crazy. Yo, why Dez low-key clocking his shit, though?
The problem wasn't just that Rakai was being childish, but that he was being childish during someone else's professional event, putting Kai in an awkward position where his closest circle was fighting publicly. For many people, this was the first time they saw how little respect Rakai had for other creators, even those who gave him the platform he was standing on. He wasn't just trolling anymore. He was embarrassing Kai in front of his entire audience. But as usual, Kai defended him, saying he's just 16 years old. He's a kid.
Come on! He's 16! This nigga's a kid! He's a kid!
Nah, it's no excuse, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kai, it's no excuse, bro. He's conscious, bro. Here's how I think about it, bro. He's conscious. Like, he's dead-ass conscious. Like, he knows what he's saying when he's saying it, bro. What he's saying, when he's saying it, how he's saying it, the tone that's coming across. Bro, I'll tell you this. I was 16 once, bro. Look, Rakai. Listen, Rakai. Based off this video, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do too much based off this video. But, Rakai. Look, bro, Rakai. I was 16 once, Rakai. I was 16 once, bro. We was the same age at one point. Well, no, we weren't the same age. But, like, I was your age at one point, Rakai. I was dead-ass one. At one point, I was your age, Rakai. And, bro, I was conscious, bro. I was conscious. I was dead-ass conscious. I knew what I was doing, bro. Like, not crazy. Like, I'm still young and dumb, but I wasn't that dumb. Like, gang, come on, bro. You playing with a grown man's feelings right now. Talking about some, like, I don't know what the troll was, but if obviously you went too far, like, I don't know, bro. Personally, when I troll, bro, like, I like to, like, troll till, like, a certain point. After that, like, that, I'm dragging it after that. And if I'm ever dragging it, I'm really clip farming. Like, excuse me. If I'm dragging it, I'm really dragging it. Like, I don't know. You gotta get me, like, agitated or irritated to drag it, bro. But I only joke to a certain point, and then I just be like, nah, I'm just playing, like, chill, I'm just playing. But if I drag it beyond that, nah, that's OD. You gotta get me mad as helly for that shit, bro. Like, that, I gotta be OD mad. But being, like, Kai, literally saying he's just a kid, that shit ain't cut it, gang. He a kid, bro, but he's still like he's almost grown, bro. He's almost grown, bro. What do you mean, bro? Come on, Kai. That's not an excuse, bro.
He's a kid!
Every crazy thing that
matter,
Rakai
bro.
does,
You could get your ass...
his age gets brought up as an excuse. But there are plenty of 16-year-olds who are not like that. Even Kai and IShowSpeed were 16 once, and they weren't like that. This whole idea that if someone is young and does some crazy shit, they're automatically allowed to avoid accountability because of their age is killing society. At 16, we all know what's good or bad. And the fact that
you're conscious, bro. You're conscious.
People around Rakai keep tolerating his behavior will be bad for him as he grows up. People are even saying Rakai looks like the type of kid who has never been punished his entire life. He might turn into a Blackjack Doherty or something.
Blackjack Doherty's crazy.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro?
Nah.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Jack Doherty's a whole nother level, bro. Jack Doherty's a whole nother level. I ain't gonna cover Jack Doherty, bro. We talking about Rakai, bro.
Damn.
But the one thing I love about life is it always has a way of driving some sense into people's heads. What I don't like is the fact that we have to wait for someone to learn the hard way and lose everything when it can be prevented. The Overtime Megan incident pushed his spoiled persona even further. On stream, Rakai decided to bring up Megan's leaked content as a joke, despite the fact that it was private and inappropriate for him to talk about, especially given his age.
Overtime Meg! Overtime Megan? You see the leak? That was great!
Rakai, bro, chill, bro. You 16. Bro, chill, bro. You not grown yet, bro. Chill, Rakai.
Nah, he's
talking about overtime making leaks, bro.
That was crazy!
You could see the expression on Kaisanat's face. Bro. It was not looking good. Megan clapped back publicly.
Such a classless display about a crime that happened to a regular person. Sad what this generation has come
making
to.
Rakai look immature and disrespectful not only toward her, but toward women in general. For someone trying to grow in the streaming world, starting drama with other influencers in this way was both short-sighted and disrespectful. Once again, Rakai seemed to think that making a shocking comment for a laugh was more important than showing respect to others, and his young age was used as an excuse for behavior that most people agreed was simply wrong. If there was one event that summed up Rakai's attitude perfectly, it was his time at Streamer University, a program where younger creators were supposed to learn and build content. Instead of taking it seriously, Rakai treated it as a playground. The chaos reached new levels when he and others fired Orbeez at people, with one incident injuring a girl in the eye. What was supposed to be content quickly turned into real harm, and Rakai showed no real accountability for it. There were also countless fights, pranks, and moments where he disrupted others, proving that his disrespect wasn't—
Yo, Streamer U, class of 2026. Chat, should I put in the app? Should I put in the app? Should I put in the app? Let me know if I should put in the app. I saw some bullshit about some golden ticket. I ain't getting that golden ticket. Let's keep it a buck. Chat, should I put in— hey, should I put in the app for Streamer U? For Streamer U. Should I put in the app, bro? 2026, bro. Huh? Professor's coming back. DDG. You feel me? Kai, the principal. You feel me? The dean, the principal, whatever. Same thing, bro. We got the guidance counselor. Yo, the guidance counselor was low-key underrated. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even... yeah, and then we got the priest. Yo, I need to tap in with that priest. That priest, man. Yeah, that priest. I think it was either priest or it was like... I don't know. It was a young... No, it was an unk. It was unk. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Always praying to the Lord and shit. W-unk. The janitors. The janitors, bro. I need to lock in with them janitors, bro. They can slide me some snacks in class and shit, bro. Crazy work. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Should I put in my app for Streamer U? Should I put in my app for Streamer U, chat? Let me know. I don't think he might. I don't know if he'll accept me, but shit.
Limited to teachers or women. It extended to everyone around him. By this point, his brand wasn't just chaotic fun. It was dangerous and irresponsible. And many fans began to wonder how long Kai would keep letting it slide. The most frustrating part of all of this is how every single controversy Rakai finds himself in seems to follow the exact same pattern. He crosses a line, gets punished, laughs it off, and then does the same thing again.
Is that Dominican food? That's Dominican food. That's fire. That's fire.
Age is always brought up as a shield, as if being 16 automatically means he doesn't know what he's doing. But the reality is, Rakai knows exactly what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's almost grown, bro. Y'all can't just let this slide. He's almost grown, bro. I remember the time he was driving while he was on his phone, bro. Or he was on his phone while he was driving, matter of fact. I don't even want to get into that, bro, but that was dumb as hell, bro. Y'all
knows that acting reckless and disrespectful gets him attention, and he knows that the people around him will defend him because he's young. This cycle is what has allowed him to continue acting the way he does, and it's also what makes him such a polarizing figure. For every viewer that laughs at his antics, there are just as many who see him as a spoiled kid throwing away opportunities that most people would kill for. But those are not the only times Rakai has been disrespectful. Oh no, we are not done. Another example came during his time in the classroom with Miss Amy, where his refusal to show even basic respect created one of the most infamous moments of his career so far. The incident started with something simple. Rakai and Toda showed up late for class, but instead of admitting it, he denied it over and over again.
Miss Amy. Miss Amy. Miss Amy. Was I late? Yes or no? Miss Amy. What time did they walk into your classroom? I was watching from my phone. 11:00. No. I know Holy Bible wasn't late. How you tell me? Oh my God.
No, what? What?
11:00. No. I know Holy Bible wasn't late.
Rakai, bro. No. Rakai, no, bro. On the Holy Bible, bro. Rakai, bro, no, bro. Don't do this to yourself, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do this.
Tell me. Oh my God. I walked in the gym at 10:59. I was not late. I see Toda coming like this. Trying to tell Miss Amy. Yeah, he came in late. I was on time.
When Miss Amy, who had been described as a patient and kind teacher, tried to correct him, Rakai kept arguing, making excuses, and refusing to listen. This guy literally had his hand on his dish and was pointing at Miss Amy, a grown woman, older or around the same age as his mother, while being spoken to. What could have been a small issue escalated because of his attitude. Miss Amy also said that he and Tota were throwing food at each other, disrupting the entire class, and making it impossible for her to continue teaching. The more people asked him to calm down, the more he doubled down, laughing and mocking instead of showing any understanding of the situation.
You gotta show some respect, bro. Like, that's a grown woman, especially if she's trying to help you, bro. I know it's an event, bro. Like, you gotta show some respect, bro. Come on, bro.
Disrespect became so severe that Miss Amy, who had done nothing but try to guide him, nearly walked out of the room. She told Rakai it was either she left or he left, and instead of owning up to his mistakes and de-escalating the situation, Rakai walked out on Miss Amy and left the classroom.
What? Why was he getting in the classroom so much?
He had to go to the bathroom once, and then he was throwing food, and he wouldn't stop, and I had to stand between them, so I said, leave so we can get something done in peace.
What?
They were acting up today.
Why y'all giving Miss Amy a hard time?
I said, if you leave, it's either you leave or I leave, and he walked out.
This moment stuck with a lot of viewers because it highlighted something deeper than just trolling. Rakai wasn't just causing chaos for entertainment, he was showing a complete disregard for someone who was supposed to be an authority figure in his life. Teachers dedicate themselves to helping students, and the way he treated Miss Amy showed an attitude of
Bro, Miss Amy seems like a wonderful lady, bro. Why would he do that to her, bro? Hey, any 16-year-old, hear me out, bro. Hold on, bro. Look, any kids out there, bro, yo, teachers, bro, most of them are trying to help you, gang. Like, hold on, restart. Look, alright, bro, hold on. This shit not working for me. Alright, look, yo, any kids out there, yo. Look, bro, any kids out there that are Rakai's age, bro. Think about this, bro. Your teachers, bro, they're just trying to help you, bro. Like, they're deadass just trying to help you, bro. They're trying to help you, and you not letting them, bro. Like, you not letting them, bro. Hey, personally, me, I was a substitute teacher at a high school, bro. I was a substitute teacher at a high school for a little bit. I don't know. Some classes were dope. Some classes weren't. You feel me? I don't know. I didn't really like it that much, but I'm saying, like, I was trying to help the kids. The kids was just not accepting it, bro. What's going on? Like, I would tell them every day, like, yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Like, I'm trying to help y'all. Why y'all being so disrespectful? I wouldn't even give them hard work, bro. I let them do what they want, bro. Like, I really let them do what they want. I just needed to see the worksheet done, bro. If the worksheet's done, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to go to the bathroom for 15 minutes? Go. You want to leave early? Go. I don't care, bro. Like you acting like I want to be here too, bro. Like, I don't. You feel me? So just show a little bit more respect, bro. I don't know. This generation is cooked. I ain't gonna lie. This generation is cooked.
Entitlement and arrogance that felt out of control. He even cursed at Miss Amy. I'm not kidding.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, but it wasn't enough for
I'm telling you,
but it wasn't enough for when Daz and Punga and Reggie had to stop smoking. But it's enough for you without the phone.
Gosh,
it wasn't enough when you pissed off Miss Amy. It wasn't enough when you came late. It wasn't enough when you used lie. It wasn't enough when you write 500 times about accountability.
Guess what? Miss Amy. Yeah, I said it.
Like, I wonder,
Nah, he said what?
Miss Amy was nothing but kind to him, so why treat her like that? I don't get it. Even when faced with consequences, like the threat of losing his PS5 and some streaming privileges, Rakai continued to laugh, joke, and act as though nothing was serious. Eventually, the console was smashed as a way of teaching him a lesson, but instead of taking it to heart, Rakai mocked the entire situation, proving once again that punishments had no lasting effect on him. This led directly into the so-called prison doctor intervention, which was another attempt to wake him up to the consequences of his actions. The interventionist was brought in to make Rakai understand that he was being given an opportunity that millions of other kids his age would dream of, but that he was throwing it away by constantly disrespecting everyone around him. The doctor's message was simple. Kai Cenat had handed him a platform, and without Kai, he would have nothing. He reminded Rakai that vaping in class class, throwing food, cursing at teachers, and even calling Kai slurs in front of millions of viewers were all signs of someone who didn't respect the hand that was feeding him. In most cases,
yeah, you're like biting the hand that's feeding you. That's what that means.
Like this might make someone pause and think about their actions. But Rakai's response was to say, "I don't care, I built this lifestyle."
I want you to look at my face. Look at my eyes, right? You see, do I give a fuck? No. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I built this shit, I did this shit. I don't give a fuck, I'm in it. It's a lifestyle.
You can choose to...
Rakai, bro. Rakai, bro. I don't know. You could definitely go down a better path. You know what I'm saying? It could get better for you, and it will. I hope it does get better for you, bro.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro. Definitely let's not disrespect Prison Doc over here, bro. He'll really put BTA. If you wasn't, bro, Rakai, if you wasn't a little kid, like, he'll really put BTA.
Which showed how little gratitude he had for the position he was in.
This was arguably the peak of his disrespect, because it wasn't just directed at teachers or peers anymore. It was aimed directly at Kai, the very person who gave him the chance to be in the spotlight.
That's OD,
Without Kai,
bro.
Rakai wouldn't have the audience, the opportunities, or the platform he now has. Yet instead of showing gratitude or respect, Rakai continued to bite the hand that fed him by calling Kai names on stream, mocking him, and refusing to acknowledge how much he owed to him. Rakai proved that his disrespect wasn't just immature.
Bro, like literally, bro, Rakai, bro, like you're probably never gonna look at this clip at all, bro. But look, listen, bro, Rakai, the position that you've been like not given, but like the position that you've been put in, bro. It's nothing short of phenomenal, bro. It's nothing short of phenomenal at all whatsoever, bro. Like bro, almost any kid, bro, any kid at your age would want to be in that position, bro. But you're not throwing it away. You're heading in the wrong direction with it. Like you're kind of negative. Instead of getting placed at 0 and going up, you're getting placed at 0 and like diving, not deep diving, but like slightly diving down. Like I don't know, bro. It was just with the disrespect, and every single one of those things goes boom, disrespect, boom, this and that, boom, 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 the OT making thing, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, you just go down, 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 and then you get that one positive thing. You're all the way down here, so that one positive thing will probably bring you up, like, boom. Oh, Rakai helped the community center, boom. But he disrespected the grandma on stream, boom. Can't even see my hand in the camera no more. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, try to just change your perspective on things, young fella. Think about it, bro. Think about it. Kai. He's conscious, bro. Kai, he's conscious, bro. He's a kid, bro, but he's conscious, bro. Come on.
Maturity. It was becoming a defining part of his character. For viewers, this moment confirmed what many had suspected. Rakai wasn't just reckless, he was ungrateful. The pattern became impossible to ignore. No matter who tried to guide him, whether it was a teacher, a mentor, or Kai himself, Rakai responded with denial, mockery,
Where his mom at?
Outright insults. He refused to hand over his phone when asked, he called authority figures names, and he treated every serious moment as a joke. Even when people around him tried to give him second chances, he found ways to turn it into another disrespectful moment. The consistency of this behavior made it clear that it wasn't just about being young or making mistakes. It was about a complete refusal to respect anyone else. What makes the whole situation even more frustrating is that Rakai does have potential. His energy,
he really does have potential. His energy, bro. Okay, he just said that, bro. My bad. Bro, Rakai has mad retention. Rakai has mad potential, bro. His energy, his ideas, like he's young and bright, bro. He's just not at the right. He doesn't have the right mindset. He's being low key ungrateful, bro. If I'm him, I'm not even gonna say that. Comparison is the thief of joy, bro. But Rakai, you got this, bro. Figure it out.
An ability to go viral.
Figure out how you can Bro, you got this, bro.
Exactly what streaming audiences are drawn to. Even Kai has admitted countless times that he believes Rakai will be the biggest streamer.
I'll tell you right now, Rakai is going to be the biggest streamer in the world. He's going to be bigger than anybody you may know. I'm telling you, he's going to be the biggest streamer in the world. Before he does that and shit, nigga, I'm just trying to make sure he's on the right path in real life. I'm telling you, gang. I'm telling you, he will. He's going to be bigger than me. I'm telling you. He's going to be bigger than anybody you may think is the biggest. I'm telling you, Chad. I'm telling you. But bro,
and we hope that that's what happens for Rakai, bro. We hope that that's what happens. But IRL is never gonna leave you, gang. Streaming might, but IRL, nah, bro. You gotta figure shit out regardless, bro.
His real life traits, it gotta change. I'm sorry, bro.
But that sounds like too much bootlicking. I don't think Rakai will ever top iShow Speed or even Kai himself,
really?
Especially with the direction he's heading. Maybe in another timeline, with more discipline and respect, he could have built a strong career as the next big name in streaming, but instead, his constant disrespect has overshadowed everything else. No matter how entertaining he might be, the conversation is always about the chaos, the fights, and the arrogance, rather than about his actual content. It's a waste of potential, and the only person to blame is Rakai himself. But at just 16, he still has time to change, though the window is closing quickly. If you enjoyed the
Man. Before I end this video off, I want to see what the comments are saying real quick, bro. Let's see. The comments are saying he's trying so damn hard to be like an adult while simultaneously acting like the biggest immature kid you can ever meet. Who the fuck wakes up saying, ooh, new Rakai stream right now? Come on, bro. I mean, I'm sure lots of people do that. Rakai shouldn't have gotten famous. Kai made a massive mistake for making him bigger than what he is. But I don't think he'll get to Jack Doherty's level of online hate. That's a different story. Agreed, but I don't think Rakai made it. I don't think Kai made a massive mistake. I think Rakai should have gotten famous. I'm not saying, like, bro, just let's keep reading these. Rakai has so much privilege, and him saying he built what he has pissed me off because he wouldn't have had none of this stuff, and he'd still be in whatever rat house he came from in New York if it wasn't for Kai. Damn. Kevin Hart got a sleep. What? Kevin Hart has a sleeper build. Rakai better learn some manners. Shit, not wrong. Rakai, I'm not going to read all these, but Rakai was low-key the reason I stopped even checking in with Kai. No one at 16 should have been given what Rakai was given. Makes him spoiled ass little annoying shit. He's gonna make the world a worse place when he's older 100%. This is what be PMO, bro. Like, this is what be like pissing me off, bro, cause Rakai, bro, you have the tools in your hand, bro. Everything is in your hand. Not everything was handed to you, but everything was handed to you. Like, not everything, but most things, bro. Like, bro, I remember watching Rakai's little, you know what I'm saying, drive-in streams. Oh, I didn't watch, I wasn't that OG, but, like, I seen, like, a clip or two, bro. Like, you were funny, bro. You was dead funny. And then, you know what I'm saying, you went from just going like this to then Kai picked you up right there, and then you just, you know what I'm saying, you went up. I don't know what happened between that up stage, bro, but that shit just went, you know what I'm saying? Now you're kind of declining, bro, because you gotta change your attitude, bro. Like, you gotta be, you gotta decide, bro. You want to be mature, or you want to be immature. Like, you can be mature and have fun, bro, or do you want to be immature and have fun? Like, immature and have fun, don't take it too far. Mature and have fun, you got it, bro. You know at that point, you can't take it too far. You conscious, you a grown-ass man, bro. You know what I'm saying. You got this, bro, Rakai. Figure it out, bro.